Singatsho igwijo selusazi mbukela into yokuba asifika ngasikalelekile singumtholo phambili wendaba Ekhaya Jikelele. Uyonqinela namna lokuqanda sithi ikhaya likhaya ngothando, imfudumalo nenzondelelo. Sinjalo kaloku Ekhaya Jikelele siphakela zitshisa indaba ezinkqenkqeza phambili kweli ezemidlalo isimo sezulu. Dibala ntoni na? Awufuni ke uba ubaliswele kuthiwa hey bekunje kwanje. Funeke uthi kaloku into yokubana ndizibonele ngo-C apha Ekhaya Jikelele. Kalomazi kwesiyanamkela sithi khululani ezobhatyi ninyenyisa umbhinqo kusekhaya nalapha ndimlo ke okhalosa kalubisi unonkanyezi ubothi ke xa undibiza uthi uMahlongo uthi uMazipho uMamshukuma Mamtshali masiyiphaka iqhuma lembiza
asingabe sisaphulisa amaseko sana mbukele ngiyazi ke ukuthi njengoba kusho lo mkenenezo nje inhliziyo ixhuma kanye nephaphu angithi phela siyaqala ke inqa izivele yohlelo lwakho Ekhaya Jikelele siyazi ke ukuthi kuningi abanye bashayelana kuyimanje incingo bayabuzana hayibo wemngane singenile yini SARS hayi cha ayikangeni ungatatazeli phela ke abanye sebebalile ukuthi bayothenga wena mpahle ebizayo abanye ama cellphone manje yazi kuningi nje it's a lot silana ke thina ukuzokwazisa ngakho konke okwenzekayo indaba ehamba phambili ezemidlalo njalo angithi izolo uphupha ngathi uthi yo akuse phela sibabone yithi laba ke sesila njengamanje ke mbukeli asibheke ihamba phambili leli hora.
Inkonzo zikaxakeke kurhuleni ziqinisekise ukuba abantu abangama-24 abaquka amanina nabantwana abathe babhubha ngenxa yokuvuza kwerhasi kumatyotyombe iAngelo eBoksburg.
Bavulelwe amacala abaqaphi bephini likamengameli wezwe uPaul Mashatile ngemva kwesigameko sokushawa kwezisulu okufaka phakathi nokushaywa ngesidunu sesibhamu emhlathini kwesinye seyisulu. Libhekise amabombo kwendebe yomhlaba iqembu lesizwe labesifazane iBanyana emva kokuxazululeka kwengqishu ebezikhona nezaba imbangela yokuduba kwabo umdlalo neBotswana.
Sanibona ngibikelele umthandazo gatsha Mr Ngense sodwa ngabantawani ngemhlabeni naye Ekhaya Jikelele show enje emnandi kakhulu siphethe sports siphethe indaba siphethe weather umnandi kakhulu uhlala nje nethezeke nathi ngithi hey
Abenkonzo zikaxakeke kurhuleni baqinisekise ukuba abantu abangama-24 abaquka amanina nabantwana basweleke ngenxa yokuvuza kwerhasi kumatyotyombe iAngelo eBoksburg. Kukhaneleka ukuba amalungu oluntu aphefumle i-nitrate oxide kumbhobho ovuzayo ekhaneleka ukuba ubusetyenziswa imisebenzi yemigodi engekho mthethweni. Othethe egameni leenkonzo zikaxakeka uWilliam Mtlati uthi ukuvuza kwerhasi kwenzeke kwelinye lamatyotyombe akwindawo ebekusetyenziswa kuyo.
Asavule amacala amalungu ombutho wezokuvikela amathathu okusolwa ukuthi ashawe yithimba lamaphoyisa eliqapha iphini likamengameli wezwe uPaul Mashatile.
Ngokusho kwe-Action Society, ufishu becabanga ukuthi bathathelwe imoto njengoba imbikithi imoto yohlobo lwe-SUV ebiphambi kwezisulu zalesi sigameko nenye binga kwesokudla zivalele isulu eceleni komgwaqo.
The complaints or the charges laid against the involved cops should include assault GBH, should include intimidation and also pointing of a firearm. In my opinion, we should even add the charge of attempted murder.
Ngokusho kaCameroon, amaphoyisa aqhubekile nokushaya isisulu ngesidunu sesibhamu emhlathini wangakwesokudla nasendlebeni.
Many members of this unit believe they're a law unto themselves because of the unfortunate politicization of the South African police service amongst its upper ranks. It's in that belief that that you can get to the top of this organization not because of how hard you work as a police officer, it's because of who you know. And so when that unit in particular are protecting powerful governing party politicians, believe that they will be protected from any kind of bad behavior.
Lamaphoyisa amana abonakale kule video egcinisa balala anikezwe incwadi zokumiswa emsebenzini.
In terms of the SABC disciplinary regulations, 4 members have been served with notices of the employer's intention to suspend. They must provide representations why they should not be suspended under the circumstances.
Iphini likaMengameli uPaul Mashatile namanye amaqembu ezombusazwe sebesigxekile lesi senzo salamaphoyisa.
Inkundla ephakamileyo yaseGauteng isikhabile isicelo salo wayengumongameli welizwe uJacob Zuma sokuzama ukuthutshisa umongameli Cyril Ramaphosa. Phakathi kwezizathu ezibangele ukuba le nkundla ithathe isigqibo, iveze ukuba uZuma unezinye injongo ezifihlakeleyo zokufuna ukuthutshisa umongameli welizwe.
Ihhovisi likaMengameli wezwe uCyril Ramaphosa lisamukele ngezandla zombili isinqumo senkantolo njengoba isigungu sabehluleli simlahlile uZuma ngelokuthi umzamo wakhe wokufuna ukushushisa umongameli ngasese awukho emthethweni kanti unjalo nje awuhambisani nomthethosisekelo.
The president has always maintained that Mr. Zuma's private prosecution constituted an abuse of court processes and that it was unlawful and unconstitutional.
Unqamalala ubegaqele ukushushisa umengameli wezwe amsola ngokuthi wehluleka ukuthathela inyathelo eziqinile. Uadvocate Billy Downer ongumshushisi wombuso ecaleni lakhe abhekene nalo lokuthengwa kwezikhali. uZuma usola uDowner ngelokuthi waputshuzela beindaba ngolwazi oluyimfihlo ngesimo sakhe sempilo. Izazi zezomthetho azikholelwa ukuthi khona enye inkantolo engathola okwehlukile ngalolu daba ngesinqumo esithathwe esigcawini senkantolo ephakeme eGoli.
In this case, there's no null prosecutor certificate that is suspect specific in which a null prosecutor certificate ought to have been. So on that basis, it's difficult to have the Lexis Nenko saying that where does the current president link in here? What's the wrongfulness or the wrongful act in which he is engaged in? On that basis, let's just decide the matter now and for once and for all, and not even waste time by taking it back to any criminal court that may be better suited to listen to it.
Inhlangano iJGZ Foundation izocubungula isinqumo bese ithola ulwazi ngesinyathelo esilandelayo.
Ziyaqina izinsolo zokufadalala kobudlelwano phakathi kwengonyama yesizwe samaZulu uMisuzulu kaZwelithini noNdunankulu waso inkosi uMangosuthu Buthelezi. Lokhu kulandela ukukhishwa kwembiko eshayisanayo malungana nesimo sempilo sengonyama kaZulu.
Kubukeka kunomdontsiswano phakathi kwembube uMisuzulu kaZwelithini noNdunankulu wesizwe samaZulu inkosi uMangosuthu Buthelezi. Umntwana wakwaPhindangene wabalula ukuthi indlulamithi inikele kulasiswatini ukuyokwelashwa. Akupholanga maseko kwabonakala isilo uMisuzulu sikanye nomkhulumeli waso umntwana uAfrica beqinisekisa ukuthi ongangezwe lakhe uphile ungumqemane.
Konke lokhu kuqale emva kokuthi inkosi umzimela imenyezelwe uNomthebe indlulamithi njengomhlalo wayo ngokwenama trust. And ngifisa ukuqinisekisa isizwe ukuthi ingonyama akukho okuzoyishintsha kule decision. Ngisho benga-announce ukugula okulandelayo ngoba ngathi kuneschedule esikhona sokugula kwenkosi.
Ujubelela ngokuthi ezombusazwe sezingene ezagamanxa ezindabeni zesizwe sikaPhunga noMageba.
Shaqekile izolo imeya yaseZululand ithi ikhulumela uZulu. Ikhulumela uZulu njalo kodwa lo muntu uphethe ikhadi lepolitiki akanayo imandate yesilo.
Umhlazi wezombusazwe uSolwazi uBheki Mngomezulu uthi kumqoka ukubhula leli langabi lomlilo elifufusayo kwazise kuyochaphazeleka nabamsulwa.
Uma ngabe kuzoba khona izinsolo zokuthi iANC ingenelele endabeni zasendlonkulu kuzobe sekuqoqa ukuthi iANC ayiziphendulele ukuthi yona iyazini ngalodaba ime kuphi. Uma isiziphendulele njengeqembu kuyobe sekuqoqa ukuthi neIFP ayiziphendulele.
Kanti ungoti wezamasiko nomlando wesizwe samaZulu uKhaya Ndwandwe uthi konke lokhu kuzodala uqhekeko esizweni.
Uma khona lokhu budluthu phakathi kaNdunankulu kanye nesilo, isizwe asivikelekile okungukuthi isizwe izitha zizongena kalula kanjani na kukhomba ukuthi isizwe sizokwehlukana phakathi ngoba khona abazoma nomntwana waPhindangene kube khona abazoma nesilo.
uNdwandwe uthe zasendlunkulu azothiwa ngesifuba ingakho kufanele amalungu omndeni asekhulile kube yiwo angenelelayo. Ngakolunye uhlangothi ANC ijuwe uDokotela uZweli Mkhize njengomxhumanisi ozoqinisekisa ukubuyisana phakathi kwesilo noNdunankulu waso. Khona manjalo nomntwana wakwaPhindangene ukhiphe isitatimende etinyela umntwana uAfrica. Akwaziwa ke nokho ukuthi iyozala nkomoni. Kulezi ndaba ze SABC ngingunqubeko Nzimande.
Ngokumbukeli masithi iqhwi evenkileni siyabuya emva kwale ntengiso. Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi nisasibukele kaloku apha ekhaya jikelele kwinkqubo ndaba yakho uDTT kanti kwinqaku lethu eliphambili sithe iinkonzo zikaxakeka ekurhuleni ziqinisekisile ukuba abantu abangama-24 abaquka amanina nabantwana abathe babhubha ngenxa yokuvuza kwerhasi kumatyotyombe i-Angelo eBoksburg. Ubundlobongela bamapolisa buphinde baqama emva kokuba kubonakale imifanekiso yabantu abathathu bebethwa ngamapolisa. Kungoku nje lamapolisa ajongene netyala lokuhlasela umonakalo kunye nokukhomba imipu. Isebe lizimeleyo lophando kumapolisa lithi liza kuphanda ngesisehlo. Uxovula banzi ke ngesisehlo sizawuqhagamshelana nebambela lesithethi sikazwelonke se-IPID umnumzana Robi Raburabu. Siyakwamkela ekhaya jikelele mnumzana Robi.
Siyabonga ema.
Ingaba mhlawumbe ungathi amapolisa analo kusini na ilungelo lokuxhaphaza abantu? Zikhona mhlawumbe imeko apho singathi izinto abazenzayo ziyaxoleleka ekusebenziseni amandla eluntwini?
As according to IPID, these things are not allowed at all, and the police officers are supposed to protect people and not to attack them.
Njengokuba usitsho abantu ke baye baphawula ngesisehlo uninzi labantu ke lithi oku kukusebenzisa kakubi igunya lokuba umuntu elipolisa acinga ba mhlawumbe angenza nantoni na. Ingaba uluvo lwakho lona luthini ngalomba?
IPID also feel that way, that because people are actually looking at the police for protection, when they start doing that to them, it means then they are not protecting them anymore. So they can't trust them. They are also scared of the police when they see the police coming to them.
Njengoko uyigcinanisa into yokubana abantu bathi xa bejonga amapolisa bafumane okanye bafune ukhuseleko ngokwengxelo kuyatyholwa ukuba abanye abarhanelwa baye banqunyanyiswa logama abanye kuye kwafuneka ukuba babhale ileta ezichaza izizathu zokuba banganqunyanyiswa. Ungaqiniseka oko?
I actually missed part of what you were saying, ma'am. So the line is not very clear.
Bendithi into yokubana abanye abantu bathi amapolisa la esele erhanelwa funeke banganqunyanyiswa into ethi ke funeke babe akanti ababanjwa abanye bathi funeke bebanjiwe kufuneka into yokubana bevalelwe. Can you give clarity and assurance to that?
The law is that these police officers, once the investigation is completed, according to IPID, the case would be then referred to the National Prosecuting Authority for the decision. And once that happens, the other part of that thing is sent to the employer, or which is the SAPS in this case, for these particular people to be disciplined according to the prescripts, applicable prescripts within SABC. That process is still coming.
Another thing that we discovered is ababarhanelwa bayinxalenye yecandelo lokhuseleko likasekela mongameli uPaul Mashatile. Ingaba le yenye yemisebenzi yabo?
You know, as IPID, we actually investigate the police. As to whether they belong to what unit, it's actually a non-issue to us. So as long as they are police officers, so we investigate people equally as long as they are police officers.
Ungathi mhlawumbe zingaphi i-cases ezifana nale esiyibonileyo ezithe zanzeka ngaphambili kwaye yintoni okanye singathi kwenziwe ntoni ukugweba amapolisa afumana esenza into efana nale?
That's up to the court to arrive at that. We have had several cases that happened. It depends on the magnitude of the evidence that the courts have. And also remember, the South African police services themselves also, they have their own processes that are running. And some have been dismissed, some have been fined, some have been went with month without salaries as a result of what they did.
Njengoko mnumzana uRobbie ubani usisho into kubana mhlawumbe uxanduvo oluthile okanye irresponsibility ngabula makhumsha kumele mhlawumbe idlalwe yinkundla, ingaba nina as umbutho kanye iziko yintoni kanye eniyenzayo xa kwenzeka izinto ezifana nolhlobo?
Now we are a law enforcement agency as IPID. We investigate cases, and then after that we pass them over to the National Prosecuting Authority for them to take a decision on that.
So in this case, what are we looking at? Yintoni mhlambe ezawenzeka?
We do not want to preempt what would happen. So once we've concluded our investigation, there would be a referral to the National Prosecuting Authority and the South African Police Service, as is usual, to deal with this matter as they deem fit.
So besele niphandile kwesisehlo uba kwenzeke ntoni kanye?
Yeah, can you repeat that?
Have you, as you said that as ilokhunjana IPD into eniyenzayo ukuqinisekisa ukuthi niyawaphanda lamatyala, have you worked on this case and what are the proceedings?
We up until now we've located the victims and obtained statements and assisted in opening up a case, which would include assault, malicious damage to property with regard to the vehicle that has been damaged. And then there's another charge is pointing of firearm. And the investigation has started, and thereafter the matter would be referred to National Prosecuting Authority and the South African Police for their actions.
As the reasons of the attack are unknown, I mean, as you also mentioned, Dokbana zizinto esizibonayo ezindleleni, what would you be your advice to abantu abasezindleleni if mhlawumbe as umqhubi umuntu uzifumana egaxelana nesisimo, sesiphi step mhlawumbe angasithatha ukuze kanti asifikeleli kwenye inqanaba esele sikulo?
I think as IPID we advise people as when they see the police coming, they need to give way for the police to pass. That's if they are in a hurry, like in this particular case, they allege these members have been. But then otherwise, even if they don't, it does not necessarily mean that the police have to actually attack the members of the community. Because of that, this doesn't have to happen. So when it happens, then they need to go to the police station and report whatever that happened to them.
Sibambe ngazibini ngexesha lakho mnumzana uRobbie.
Thank you, ma'am.
Lowo besithetha naye ke mbukeli nguye umnomzana uRobbie. Sithetha kaloku malunga nesehlo esithe sathi tshitshilili kumakhasi onxibelelwano apho sibona kaloku into yokubana amapolisa bezibandakanya kumlo singazi into yokubana isizeka bani kuqale phi kwathini. Ngoku ke masithi qhwi evenkileni siyabuya ungayindawo. Enkosi ngokuhlala nathi nisekunye nathi kaloku apha ekhaya jikelele. Ngoku ke singena kwisiqendu sethu sezemidlalo. uDwayne Family uza kuba ngumphathi weqela lamabhokobhoko eza kuqobisana neAustralia eLoftus Versfeld ePitoli ngomgqibelo kumdlalo wokuqala weWorld Championship. Elinye ke lamaqela aphuma izandla lisingise eNew Zealand apho liza kuqala khona ukulungiselela umdlalo walo wesibini kule tumente neAll Blacks.
Ama-Springboks azodlala ngeqembu eliqinile emdlalweni we-13 ngisho noma abadlali abajwayele ukuqala umdlalo bazobe bengaqali. uManny Libbok noKobus Reinhardt bazoqala amaphakathi nendawo. Umqeqeshi wamabhokobhoko uthi ulindele lukhulu kulabadlali.
Looking forward to give Manny a little bit of a go and start him again. Obviously he was good last time out. And yeah, it will be interesting. I think that combination will be quite exciting between Mani and Kobus. Yeah.
Abadlali abayishumi abasendleleni ebheke New Zealand ukuyosijwa izindawo ngaphambi komdlalo nama All Blacks eAuckland.
We've been preparing for 3 weeks for Australia, and I think it's more respect for the competition. You know, it's not a lack of respect for Australia; it's respect for the competition. I mean, we would not really have a chance against New Zealand if we arrive there on Tuesday and have one training session after we play a quality side like Australia.
Wonke ama-fly half azohlala neqembu elizodlala. uDamian Willemsa usebhentshini Elton Yankees. Emuva komdlalo wamabhokobhoko oqala neAustralia, leli qembu lizobhekisa amabombo eNew Zealand liyohlangana nabadlali abahamba ekuqala. Amabhokobhoko asenemidlalo embalwa ukuthi azilungiselele ngaphambi kwendebe yomhlaba ezobanjwa ngoMandulo.
Ibanyana Banyana seyenze isivumelwano semali nenhlangano yebhola likanobhutshuzwayo kuleli isafa. Njengoba sekungenelele neMtsipe Foundation nje, umdlali ngamunye-ke usakuze kongezelwa R230 zamarandi. Kulabadlali kukhona noRifilwe Jane ongomunye wezethenjwa eqenjini.
Ibinxusela ukuthi izolekelela iMtsipe Foundation njengoba bekunengxoxo phakathi kwenhlangano ebhekela abadlali bebhola likanobhutshuzwayo iSAFPU nenhlangano yebhola likanobhutshuzwayo kuleli isafa. iMtsipe Foundation ivumile ukuthi izosifaka isandla kanti nomnyango wezemidlalo uyidlalile yawo indima.
Immediately agreed to make a contribution. That contribution was able to settle, to make a breakthrough.
iMtsipe Foundation ayizange ngabazi ukufaka isandla.
This was an important matter of unity, yes, because sports has that ability to unite all of us.
Ikhomishani ithembisa ukuthi izoqala ukuba nengxoxo nabadlali mayelana nenkontileka esikhathini esizayo ukuze kugwemeke ukuphindeka kwalezi inkinga.
That is then the starting point of the process. But we recognize it is too late, and therefore there will be difficulties. So we have to start earlier at the point where the preliminary squad is announced. The contracts must be in place and everything must be done.
Kusenjalo, ingxenye yeqembu yokuqala ilifulathele la kuleli namhlanje.
I believe the players are definitely up for it. They know what's at stake. They know what they want to do. They know where they want to go to. You know, players have individual goals. We have goals as a team. And we believe we can get out of the group stage. And it starts with that first game to get a positive result.
Abanye abadlali bebanyana bazolibhekisa eNew Zealand kusasa kanti leli qembu lizofika libhekane neCosta Rica emidlalweni okuyilolonga wokugcina.
Kanti ke ababukeli bethu bathe baphawula kumakhasi ethu okunxibelelwano ngoludaba leBanyana Banyana.
Siyayifisela intokazi zakithi iBanyana Banyana kuba zihambe kahle, zifike kahle ekuhambeni lapha idlale kahle, ezazi ukuthi sinazo konke ikwenzayo zikwenzela thina njengezakhamuzi zaseNingizimu Afrika. Sithi nje umdlalo omuhle mawuqhubeke, Banyana Banyana ibuye nayo indebe siyayidinga.
Msakati kuhle kakhulu ukuthi eveni lethu eNingizimu Afrika sinedinvombe letidlala ibhola. Kwangathi bangahamba kahle baya eveni leli kutse kangaka baphumelele babuye nayo.
Msasazi ndingakutsho mna kumantombazana mawazibambe siqine, sijongele ukhulu kubo okuthe kwabahlela kumdlalo wabo wokugqibela apha eMzantsi bake balibale ngaloo nto leyo, bajongane noluhambo lwabo uba lizobathatha libabekile. Siyanisapota mantombazana noba kumnyama kumhlophe.
Singabathandi beSouth Africa, singabathandi bezemidlalo, sifisela uhambo oluhle. Njengoba behamba kumele bazi ukuthi ke bamele South Africa futhi nabo bazimele ngokuthi bakwazi ukuthi babuye indaba ezinhle. Siyakholelwa ukuthi ke uma bebonya munye bazokwazi ukuthi banqobe. Go girls go.
Ukufisela eBanyana Banyana ikhampo elihle nabaya eNew Zealand Australia ukuyodlala iWorld Cup. World Cup ungathi bangayodlala kamnandi ba represent South Africa kamnandi babuye necup yeWorld Cup.
Hayi msakati ngithanda kubafisela umdlalo lomuhle nadi timbokodo iBanyana Banyana kungathi bangadlala umdlalo lomuhle abaphume bahlome bahlasele bamele live lase South Africa phambili iBanyana Banyana phambili nitimbokodo.
Kwasengathi Banyana Banyana ingahamba kahle la yakhona ifika isimele seNingizimu Afrika iqembu lethu lesizwe leli ngeke silahlele umuntu. Siyalethemba kakhulu futhi uzokwenza umehluko la liya khona phambili. Okuhle kodwa semva kwenu.
Uxoxa kabanzi ngalolu daba ke mbukeli sixhumana nentatheli ke yalapha SABC uSibusiso Madonsela odume kakhulu ke ngelika Mkhaba osebenza lapha emsakazweni Ukhozi FM. Mkhaba sikubingelele sikwamukele ohlelweni. Wesibu Madonsela. Oh hayi bese nginexhala sengithi awusatholakali. Kunjani namhlanje?
Siyaphila sinezwanini.
Hayi cha nathi siphila njengosheleni imntaka baba. Ingabe nje ukungenelela kaPatrice Mtsipe kusize kanjani iqembu lesizwe?
Ngicabanga ukuthi noxolo umengameli weCAF uDr Patrice Motsepe sinenhlanhla kakhulu ukuthi sibe nabantu abafana naye eNingizimu Afrika okumuntu ohleze eqinisekisa ukuthi uyangenelela. Uma ngabe uzobuka indawo eziningi kusukela ezikoleni uyaqinisekisa ukuthi i-sport development into ebuyayo kuyinto ebingasekho. So ukungenelela kwakhe ezinkingeni ebeyibhekene nebanyana kusilekelele kakhulu ngoba uzokhumbula ukuthi intokazi zagcina zingawudlalanga nomdlalo kwakumele ziwudlale ngesonto zikhomba ukungenami ngendaba zezeyimali. So ukungenelela kwa Dr Patrice Motsepe ngefoundation yakhe Motsepe Foundation kulishintshe kakhulu izinga lokuba phansi komoya kubadlali ngesimanga sokuthi bathe sebehamba bese bejabule kakhulu ngoba sitholile ukuthi Motsepe Foundation ifaka imali elinganisela ku6 million okuzokwenza ukuthi umdlali ngamunye athole 230,000. Uzokhumbula ukuthi le 230,000 akuyona yodwa imali nje kuphela bazoyithola njengoba sebevele bekhona eqenjini lesizwe lakuleli laseNingizimu Afrika. iFIFA izonikeza umdlali ngamunye 520,000 okusho kona ukuthi ke leyo mali uma ngabe uyibheka kusho ukuthi yak 700,000 okuyinto eyenze banyana ihambe ijabule kakhulukazi kulabo abahamba izolo njengoba abanye bezohamba namhlanje.
Hayi wemkhaba kuyajabulisa ukuza ukuthi cha aseyijabulile intokazi manje njengoba sebejabule nje behambe bejabule nabanye bazohamba namhlanje bezohamba right. Ingabe bakulungele kangakanani ke emqondweni ukuya kulomqhudelwano wendebe yomhlaba?
Ngicabanga ukuthi noxolo abadlali bebanyana bayalithanda kakhulu izwe lase South Africa. Umqondo wabo abaningi bangacabanga ukuthi ubaphazamisile ngalento yenzakalile. Ngicabanga ukuthi mina emqondweni ba ready physically ba right into abebeyifuna nje bebelwela amalungelo abo okuyinto abahambe sebeyitholile. Engicabanga ukuthi ke nje ngokomqondo si right kakhulu siyiqembu bengibuka nje oza kwethu baka SABC benza ama interviews bexoxa nabo sebengena ebhasini besuke ehotela behamba injabulo nje bebenayo even iformer banyana goalkeeper uDelsile Mbatha ngengathi ukuxoxa naye izolo bekade khona lapha ku send off sebehamba ngambuza ukuthi ke uyibone ezinjani intokazi washo wathi ke bajabule kakhulu futhi ba ready unethemba lokuthi ke bazokwazi ukuthi ke balilwele izwe laseNingizimu Afrika. Emqondweni nje nokuqala ukuphendula umbuzo wakho ba right kakhulu nanesimo sabo bayitholile isikhathi esanele bese campini. Yebo ka bayitholanga imidlalo esezingeni obekumele bayidlale okuyinto uJamin Siphosenwe akayiveza ukuthi ke akajabule yena njengomdlali ukuthi ke bahlelela umdlalo wokuhamba ofana nezwe laseBotswana elingekho ezingeni lamazwe abazodlala nawo. Kodwa ngenhlanhla uma befika le ngaphambi kokuba kuqala umqhudelwano ukhona umdlalo wokugcina bazodlala womngane nezwe laseCosta Rica ila sizobabona khona ukuthi ke bakulungele kangakanani ukuqala umqhudelwano wendebe yomhlaba.
Abanye basola isandla semfeneke lapha ingabe kungenzeka yini ukuthi iSAFA ibizama ukuyibamba ngophondo ibanyana?
Noma kungeze ukubalula ukuqagula lokho kodwa ngicabanga ukuthi iSAFA la ibisasele khona ibisasele ekutheni iqembu labantu besifazane banyana ayilingane nebafana ngoba uzokhumbula ukuthi kuke kwasuka umsindo ngalo lolu daba lolu okuthusa abaningi kakhulu even enye yamalunga eNEC kuyona iSAFA iyaveza inkundleni zokuxhumana ukuthi vele ayikho into abayikhelelayo because baya eholidini elo Australia nase New Zealand. Awukwazi ukuthi usesigungweni esiphezulu senhlangano lawula ibhola eNingizimu Afrika ukhuluma amagama afana nalawo. Yes kuyakhomba ukuthi ke kushuthi zikhona izinkinga ebezikhona ngoba uma ngabe wawukwazi ukuthi ibafana uma ihambe ibanga elide elingaka kwiAfrica Cup of Nations uzobanika imali engaka yamabonus. Kungani laba besifazane beyemqhudelaneni wendebe yomhlaba bengayengisho ke kwiAfrica Cup of Nations laba inqobile ngonyaka odlule eMorocco? Ngiyacabanga ukuthi kukhona ukusalela emuva kwenziwe umenziwe umengameli wenhlangano engamela ibhola isafa ngokunjalo nethimba abambisene nalo. Siphinde simbonge kakhulu uChief Executive Officer uLydia Munyipawe ekutheni ke yasukumele phezulu njengomuntu wesifazane abalwele nabo abantu besifazane okuyinto egcine yenzekile njengoba behambe bejabule nje noxolo kuye Australia nase New Zealand.
Mkhaba ake usichazeleke kabanzi manje ngeqoqo ibanyana banyana ekulo. Ingabe mangabe sibheka khona ngobani abangaba ingozi kuibanyana?
Yabona noxolo ukukhuluma iqiniso siku group G kukhona iSweden, kukhona iSouth Africa, kukhona iArgentina, kukhona iItaly. Lamazwe lawa anomlando omuhle ebholeni lenyawo. Singabuki kwelabesilisa kuphela ngisho kwelabesifazane. Amazwe afana noItaly, Argentina noSweden, amazwe la nkasehamba ibanga elide kakhulu. Ikakhulukazi iSweden sidlala nayo umdlalo wokuvula okuyizwe laqeliswa laba ngelesithathu emhlabeni jikelele. Lokho kudweba ngokusobala isithombe sokuthi ke iqoqo esikulo linzima kakhulu. Ngisaphinda futhi namanje umdlalo obalekile ngihambe emagameni akho coach uDesiree Ellis. Umdlalo obalekile ozokwazi ukuthi usidwebele umhlahlandlela ukuthi siyapi. Yilo oqala wokuvula esizodlala nezwe laseSweden esizodlala ngomhla ka-23 kuJulayi. Umdlalo wethu oqala ngiyathemba ukuthi intokazi zizofika isebenze ngokukhulu kwikhandla zonqobe lo mdlalo. Uma ihluleke ukunqoba okungenani zithola iphuzu. Sibonge futhi naku uMinister kaSports kuzwelonke umnumzana uZizi kodwa uthe emidlalweni wokuvula bazohamba bayoyiseka intombi. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi ke nalabo abazohamba nabo siyesibabona uMama Joy ukufika kwabo bebabona kuzobanika umfutho ukuthi ke abafe bafele ke izwe laseNingizimu Afrika. Ngakho ukuthi ke njoba ngisho nje masingakwazi ukuthola iphuzu masingawuthola ngo3 points emidlalweni wokuvula kweSweden sizokwazi ukuthi ke sibe nako ukuzethemba ukuthi ke hayi iArgentina neItaly igama nje asingaphazanyiswa yilokho ukuthi ke sidlala namazwe anomlando omuhle ebholeni lenyawo. So umdlalo wethu wesibili esizodlala nayo iArgentina ngomhla ka-28 nawo futhi fanele kungenani masihlulwa kuwina singahlula kungenani sithola iphuzu. Lokho kuzosibeka ethubeni lokuthi ke nathi sibe khona emaqenjini azodlulela esigabeni esilandelayo okuzoba yi-knockout stage ngoba umdlalo wokugcina uzoba ngomhla ka-2 August esizodlala neItaly. Kufanele kube umdlalo lo esesithi ke okay sidinga i-draw noma i-win bese sikwazi ukuthi sidlulele esigabeni esilandelayo kodwa singayi emidlalweni wokugcina sijaha sibheke ukuthi ke abanye bazodlala kanjani ukuze imphumela nathi sivume noxolo.
Mkhaba njengoba behambileke intokazi izola abanye bezohamba futhi namhlanje ingabe senike nezwani mhlawumbe ngeinkundla ke abayilolonga kuzona ukuthi ngabe zinjani?
Ngicabanga ukuthi sike salithola ithuba lokuxoxisana naye umqeqeshi kumanye wamakhempa bekhona wakuveza ukuthi ukushayela ihlombe okwenziwe iFIFA uzokhumbula khona intokazi esimkantshubovu engumdlali ephinde ibe ukapteni weqembu leUS uMegan wakulwela kakhulu ukuthi ke amalungelo abesifazana nakulomqhudelano wendebe yomhlaba awafane nawo besilisa. Yazama iFIFA ukuthi ke ukufika nje esikhumuleni seyindiza kweqembu neqembu noma kwezwe nezwe kusukela lapho lithathwa ngendlela ehloniphekile njengoba kusuke kwenziwa kwabesilisa basiwe lapha abazophumula khona amahhotela abo bese bekhonjiswa ke nezindawo zabo abazoyilolongela kuzona. Engicabanga ukuthi ke njengoba amazwe emabili iAustralia neNew Zealand akuze ukuba inkinga kangaka ukuthi ke izwe nezwe libe nendawo esezingeni eliphezulu nenesithunzi sokuyilolonga ngoba ke amazwe lanka abhida athi acela ukusingatha umqhudelwano akwazi ukuthi asithole futhi isikhathi esanele sokuthi zonke izinkundla ayilungise. Angikabazi noxolo ukuthi ke iNingizimu Afrika izofika ithola ukuphatheka okusezingeni eliphezulu ngisho inkundla impela abazobe beyisebenzisa. Uzokhumbula ukuthi ke kakhulukazi amaqembu abesifazane uma ngabe efika emqhudelaneni emikhulu efana nale basebenzisa ke izinkundla noma ke indawo lezi ezisuke zisetshenziswa ke ilawo maqembu athize akhona kulelo zwe lelo. So ngicabanga ukuthi ke nje yonke into izobe right bazojwayela isimo sezulu ukuthi sinjani bazophinde bayijwayele nezinkundla ngaphambi kokuba kuqala umqhudelwano oqala ngomhla ka-20. Ngicabanga ukuthi ke bahamba isikhathi sesihle kakhulu ngoba lo mqhudelwano uqala ngomhla ka-20 kodwa bona baqala ngomhla ka-23.
Ake wemkhaba ake ngakudedeli ungakawuphenduli lo mbuzo engicurious kabi ukuthi ngiyayibuza ukuthi ingabe wena ubona kanjani ucabanga kanjani. Nayizolo bengingaxoxisana noPortia Modise naye ngambuza ukuthi umqeqeshi uDesiree Ellis njengoba bekwenzeka yonke lenxaka nje ubebonakala engazi ukuthi athathe ina ihlanganise nani. Ngabe ngokubona kwakho wena ubona ukuthi mhlawumbe ubebeseka yini abadlali njengoba bebengafuni nje ukuyodlala?
Ubebeseka kakhulu angikusho lokho ngingangabazi noxolo ubebeseka abadlali bakhe ngoba naye uyingxenye yeqembu bekumphoqa ukuthi abeseke kangangokuba naye wake wazama ukuthi ke athi angeke azahlale ebhentsini ngoba ke vele iqembu lakhe aleneme kwasho ukuthi ke inkontileka yakhe iyamkhumbuza ukuthi khumbula ukuthi wena umqeqeshi waleli qembu nanoma ngabe kuthiwa sidlala miphi imidlalo kumapha amazinga siyakudinga uhleze ebhentsini ngoba kwavela namahlebezi ukuthi ke wasatshiswa nangokuthi uma ngabe akakwenzi lokho uzobhekana nokuqondisa igwegwe kwamphoqa ke njengomqeqeshi osemkantshubovu owayekade nethwa zimvulo ozazi inkinga zesafa walihlanganisa iqembu masinyane lakwazi ukuthi lidlale leli labhekana nezo laseBotswana kodwa nje abadlali bakhe laba behlezi nabe campaign okuyibona abamemezela ukuthi uzoya nabe emqhudelaneni wendebe yomhlaba ubebeseka kakhulu ube nabo ngaso sonke isikhathi yingakho naye izolo eshila ukuthi ke ujabule kakhulu ukubona abadlali bakhe bekulesi simo abakusona bekulomuzwa bakubona unokuzethemba ukuthi ke iplan yabo abanayo ngomqhudelano wendebe yomhlaba isazoqhubeka ihambe ngendlela abebehlele ngakhona.
Ucabanga ukuthi ukwenqaba kwebanyana ukuthi iyodlala kungayisifundo yini kwisafa mhlawumbe igcina iligoba uphondo?
Hayi ngicabanga ukuthi sekumlando ukuthi kungayisifundo kube yisona ngqo futhi sebeligobile uphondo uzokhumbula ukuthi esithangamini sabendaba esihlalile izolo besifaka phakathi inhlangano yona engamela ibhola kuleli safa bekade ihola umengameli wayo uDennis Jordan kukhona iMotsepe Foundation kukhona iSouth African Football Players Union kuyiyona inyunyana belabadlali ukubeka ngokusobala wathi bafundile emaphutheni abo izinto eziningi kwakumele bayihlele ngalesikhathi ibanyana iqala ukuhlala ecampini bengakamemezeli ngisho iqembu lokugcina okuyilona elizohamba leyosimela kuleli laseNingizimu Afrika baligobile uphondo bafika no Dr Muloyi Motsepe washo wathi lento yokungalingani ngokulawulwa kwebhola lenyawo kuleli laseNingizimu ayiphele ithinya wakuvuma futhi uDr Jenny Jordan wathi bafundile uyakuvuma futhi no Minister kaSports umnumzana uZizi kodwa naye wagcizelela wathi nabo banamalungelo alinganayo because i-human right ayikhethi ubulili so ngicabanga ukuthi nje ukuphendula umbuzo wakho noxolo kuphelile ngalento yesafa yokuthi ke ibanyana makuyiyona ezodlala imidlalo kudemesele izinto engahlelwa ngendlela efanayo ukusuka nje manje kuya phambili okwenzeka kubafana sizokubona kwenzeka nangapha kwibanyana sekuyisikhathi sokuthi ke izinto ihlela ngendlela efanele kuze lebhola lethu la kuleli laseNingizimu Afrika likhule sifane nawo amazwe afana noNigeria athi mayefika emqhudelano wendebe yomhlaba enze kahle swabone iqhubekelo yaphambili siphinde sifisele futhi inhlanhla futhi intokazi noxolo okuyizona eDouble eAfrika ngoba siyazi ukuthi akuyona ibanyana yodwa ikhona iNigeria ikhona iZambia ikhona iMorocco okungamazwe lankamele izwekazi laseAfrika
manje angahamba phelele kuphi amasosha kaElis kulomqhudelwano wemkhaba
ngicabanga ukuthi uma bengafika kwi-knockout stage okuzoba ulast 32 kuzoba ibonus kakhulu kuthina ngoba uzokhumbula ukuthi emqhudelaneni okade ubanjelwe eFrance eminyakeni emine edlule sabuya singanayo ngisho eyodwa iwin sahlula kuyona yonke imidlalo esasiyidlala so umqhudelano wendebe yomhlaba wesibili lo uma singayibona siphuma kuma group stages singena esigabeni esilandelayo ngicabanga ukuthi kimi lokho nakubalandeli bebanyana kuzobajabulisa kakhulu ngoba kuzobe kudoba isithombe sokuthi okay siyakhula emqhudelano wendebe yomhlaba yokuqala sabuya singaphethe lutho salikhumula nje salwasha kalula kanjalo ijezi kulokho sambile safika ku last 32 ngicabanga ukuthi kuyoba umsebenzi omuhle kakhulu lokho kodwa uma ukuthi sambile futhi sakwazi ukufika ku last 16 hayi sobe sifana nabantu asebenqobile World Cup thina sizwe laseNingizimu Afrika ngoba siyabaza ubunzima siyawazi amazwe esibhekene nawo ukuthi asezingeni eliphezulu kangakanani amazwe afana no Nigeria amazwe akade aqala ukudlala umqhudelano wendebe yomhlaba siye singamangali uma ehamba ezefike kuma quarter finals ize nalo lingakaze lidlule kuma quarter finals lifike kuma semi finals kodwa ukufika kuma quarter finals kukodwa nje kusho likhulu kakhulu so nje ngiyacabanga ukuthi ke uma singakwazi ukuthi siphume kuma group stages singene esigabeni esilandelayo sibanyana sobe sesiwenzile umsebenzi obesuyele emqhudelaneni wendebe yomhlaba.
Hayi ke sibonge kakhulu ke Mkhaba ngesikhathi sakho namhlanje umbukeli ke lo bekusibusiso Madonsela besixoxisana naye mayelana nokuhamba kwebanyana ibhekele kwelase New Zealand kanye nase Australia lapho eyodlala khona phela kwindebe yomhlaba njengamanje kasiqunga seyidolo sizobuya emva komzuzwana.
Inkosi ngokuhlala nathi kaloku sibukele apha ekhaya jikelele kwinkqubo ndaba yakho uDTT. Lenyanga yekhala inyanga yokubhiyozela usuku lokuzalwa longasekhoyo ubawo uNelson Mandela. Siyakhuthaza ke ukuba sivuyisele kwaye sivuselele imbali kantu ethi umntu ngumntu ngabantu. Sincedisane singabahlali njengoko naye wenzayo.
Lenyanga singena kuyo kaJulayi yinyanga uninzi lwabemibeli oluthi lubhiyozele ngayo ukuzalwa kweqala lomzabalazo ongasekhoyo uba uNelson Mandela kukwenziwa nemisebenzi yesisa kukhunjulwa igalelo lakhe kubemibeli. Kodwa kulonyaka umsitho wokuphawula lenyanga kaba uMadiba uqhube phantsi kweemeko ezingaqhelekanga kulandela ukugxothwa kobesakuba ngumlawuli oyintloko kwiNelson Mandela Foundation nochi
I can assure everyone that the foundation is steaming straight ahead, doing the work that we are meant to do. All our donors, everyone else can be rest assured that funds are safe, that none of those have been in any means compromised.
Phakathi kwezinto zokuphawula lenyanga kaba uMadiba kutyalwe umthi ngenjongo zokuphawula kwanokulumkisa uluntu ngobungozi bemo yobushushu obugqithisileyo kwihlabathi iglobal warming ngelasemzini kwimveliso yokutya. Kusenjalo umbutho iRight for Hope uthi uvuya kakhulu ukusebenzisana neNelson Mandela Foundation.
We not only encourage the participants who pay an entry fee to the Nelson Mandela Foundation as a donation, but we encourage those companies and partners to do something for those communities along the route.
iRight for Hope ithi ngoncedo lwemibutho amashishini noluntu ngokubanzi iyakwazi ukwenza utshintsho kwintlalo yoluntu. NgoSeptemba kulindeleke ukuba baqhube ibhayisekile besuka kwikhaya likaba uNelson Mandela eliseSoweto bayokutsho eHowick apho wanqakulwa khona uba uMadiba.
Ukanti kusenjalo kwiphondo laseLimpopo kukho imbaleki engapheli mandla kwaye ezimiseleyo ngokuguqula isimo sendawo aphuma kuyo. Uhambo olude lukaMalisela Mokonyana ukusuka ePulukwane ukuya eMosina nokubuyela ePulukwane luza kuthatha iintsuku ezili-14. Injongo yolu hambo kukutsala inkxaso-mali yokwakha indawo yezemidlalo eMashashane. Okwabizwa ngokuba ngukumkani, uMokonyana imbaleki enebhongo engavumeli iminyaka ukuba imphazamise. Ngexesha lohambo lubizwa ngokuba yi-Centenary Walk for Tata, uthe uza kuthatha ikhefu eMokopane.
The walk will start right here at Polokwane Smelters Mine.
Lolu hambo luzoqala la ePolokwane Smelter Mine luzodlula ku-N1 luze luyophumela eMokopane nasemahlala. Ngizohamba ngomgwaqo kolobho ngiphikelele ku-Old Days ngibuye futhi ngemusina ku-N2 ngize ngifinyelele futhi ePolokwane.
Olu hambo lukwajolise ekuqaqambiseni ububi ekuhlaleni obufana nobundlobongela obusekelwe kwisini.
A rural area where there is no
Ngidabuke endaweni lapha ezemidlalo zinganakiwe khona.
It's a fundraising for a sports complex.
uMokonyana uza kuqukumbela uhambo lwakhe ngomhla wokuzalwa kukamongameli ongasekhoyo umhla we-18 kule nyanga. Uya kuthi ke aqhubele phambili nokuthatha inxaxheba kweminye imisebenzi yosuku lokubhiyozela utata.
On my arrival on the 18th,
Ngokubuya kwami mhla ziyi-18 kwephezulu sizoba nomcimbi bese sivakashela indawo zabantu abakhubazekile.
Emva kokuba ephumelele umdlalo obizwa iGolden Games eLimpopo, uKing Mokonyana ufuna ukukhuthaza abanye ukuba bazibandakanye kolu hambo lwakhe. Unethemba lokuba osomashishini baza kumxhasa kwakhiwe indawo yezemidlalo ukuze kuxhamle uluntu lwaseMashashane.
Sabadedelwe ngebheyili eyinkulungwane eziyi-10 zamarandi umuntu ngamunye abasolwa abathathu ecaleni lokusiza uThabo Bester etulweni lokweqa ejele enyakenye. Laba basolwa okunguSinohe Motswara, uTebogo Diphulo kanye noTiego Magotsa banikele enkantolo ephakeme yase-Free State ngemva noma-ke kokunqatshelwa ibheyili enkantolo yeMantshi. Manje-ke sebebahlana abasolwa bangaphandle ngebheyili kuleli cala.
bail was previously denied, but we now are sitting with a High Court judgment that confirms that all three of the persons you've mentioned have been granted bail. I must just correct something. Only two of the three are my clients, and that would be Mr. Senohe Matswara as well as Mr. Tieho Mahotsa is concerned. Mr. Dipolo is being represented by Legal Aid South Africa. Well, we welcome the judgment. You know, we've always maintained that our clients were good prospects for bail even initially, but now that this has been confirmed by the High Court, we are more than happy.
Ongoti bezamandla bathi ukwehla kwezinga lohlelo lokucisha ngogesi kuleli okulokhu kuqhubekile kubuyisa ithemba ngesimo sogesi kulelizwe.
Ekhuluma ngesonto ungqongqoshe wezogesi wadalula ukuthi ihamba kahle kakhulu imizamo yokuqeda uhlelo lokucisha konga ugesi.
We have good news in terms of Eskom's supply side, some improvements that we've seen there, but some of the improvements can be attributed to the demand that is relatively lower than expected. Perhaps when we see the later winter period, we may see an increase in that demand.
I-Eskom isaqhubeka nesigaba sokuqala kanye nesesithathu sohlelo lokucisha konga ugesi kanti ongoti bathemba ukuthi umthamo wogesi uzoqhubeka nokwenyuka.
In the long run, we hope that they are able to maintain that. Maybe there will be challenges towards the latter end of winter, but hopefully when the Kusile units, that are the 3 units that are supposed to be back on stream in November, and another one in December. Hopefully when those come in, we will see much more improvement.
Kepha-ke uma iziphehli ze-Eskom esikhungweni Kusile zingalungi ngesikhathi kuphinde kwenyuke izinga lokusetshenziswa kogesi lokhu kungaphazamisa imizamo yokunqoba lenkinga yogesi ngaphambi kuka-2024.
Ikomiti elibhekele ukusebenza kwansuku zonke le-ANC liuvume ngaphandle kokungabaza umbiko webamba lomvikelo omphakathi u-Advocate Koleka Gcaleka njengoba ethole ukuthi umengameli wezwe uCyril Ramaphosa kanacopho ngodaba oluphathelene neplazi lakhe iPhalaphala.
Esithangamini nabezindaba eLuthuli House ekseni namhlanje unobhala we-ANC ugxeka amaqembu ezombusazwe kanye nalabo abakhwele badilika ku-Advocate Koleka Gcaleka ngesinqumo sombiko wakhe othole umongameli wezwe uCyril Ramaphosa emsulwa odabeni oluthinta iplazi lakhe iPhalaphala.
The ANC welcomes the Public Protector report which found nothing untoward in the conduct of the president, including the fact that there was no evidence of paid work outside his duties as president of the republic.
Odabeni lwenkinga yogesi amalungu ekomiti elibhekele ukusebenza kwansuku zonke leqembu izwakalise ukweneliseka ngohlelo lomsebenzi oqhutshwa ungqongqoshe weindaba zogesi njengoba kamuva nje kubonakala lehlile izinga lokucishwa kwawo ngenhloso yokuwonga.
The interventions at Eskom are beginning to show definite signs of turnaround, which will see South Africa being relieved from the devastating socio-economic impact of energy shortfalls.
Umbalula uphinde wadalula nokuthi ingqungquthela yophiko lwabesifazane be-ANC isisemome njengoba izoqala ngesonto elizayo mhla ziyi-14 ezobe ibanjelwe eNazareth izinsuku ezintathu.
Ake mbukeli sigoqa kanjalo ke ihora lethu lokuqala kodwa amadlengothi mangabe sibuya sobe siphethe
siyabuya kaloku kuba lembiza siphekayo isezavutshwa kwisiqendu sethu sesibini ungayindawo
sisaye itolo umbukeli.